Hi, my name is Bob Sisler. I live on Ashland in the Jefferson-Chalmers area. Tammy Black, about 3 years ago, contacted me about a project she was trying to do with solar. What happened was I had panels put on the house. I was the first one, and my panels have worked wonderful. I was kind of like the experiment, but I'm paying like $9.09 a month for electric. We use a lot of electric heat. I have central air, and that's for 2 units. I have a flat, and it covers both units. It has just proven to be excellent for me.
Yeah, this is my house. I got solar panels on here by Distributed Power and Tammy's Treehouse initiative. We're very happy to have this. Money-wise, it appears to have saved us $40 a month on our utility bill. I don't know all the details of how much electricity is used and how much we use through the solar panels, but that's the outcome. We save about $40 a month on utility bills. So everybody in this house, I have several roommates, is very happy about this because we share the expenses, and we all believe it's a good contribution to make this world a better place in terms of how energy is used.
We first started with the Manistique Community Treehouse Center, where I met Brandon actually there. When I was telling him about we were doing a place for mental and physical well-being for the community and people with disabilities. So that's going to be ran off of solar power also. So I talked to Brandon and asked him, can you do that? Can you, build us the array that we need? Yes, I can. So after then, Brandon, somebody called me from Charles H. Wright. I guess Brandon had got a contract there with Charles H. Wright, so he told him about the work that we were doing in Jefferson-Chalmers with building the Treehouse Center. So Ash Alder came and she talked to me and she said, Miss Black, what do you think about doing Shine a Light? You guys are doing just what we want to happen in the community. So after our discussion, Shine a Light was supposed to be a traveling input, not stationary. But I told them, no, if you're going to put it here in Jefferson-Chalmers for us, for Community Treehouse Center Detroit, for us to be able to service our community, this one will have to stay here with us. So they went back to their people and they said, Miss Black, you got what you wanted. It's all yours. It's for the community. So not only do we show movies, but when power goes out in our community, we're able to plug up. All of my life, ever since the 80s, been watching Pete Nelson, Treehouse Masters, Earthships. I've been interested in solar. My brother and I, who was an engineer, always been interested in solar, but we always talked about it, right? He wanted to build his own arrays. I wanted to put up solar. So once I met Brandon, I said, oh my God, getting to do just what I want to do. So I told Brandon, he didn't even think nothing of it. I told Brandon, okay, can I start my own solar company? And you help me out, me being an African-American woman, breaking into this dream of solar where it's all ran by white males, right? So he said, okay, I'll help you do it. So we came up with this, when he came up with the idea of, I wanted to put solar on all the homes in the community, right? So Brandon said, okay, I'll do this and you can start your own company. That's my contribution to you, to start the Global Treehouse Initiative too. I hope you guys enjoy our tour. We have 25 homeowners who are so happy that they're getting solar. I just want to say thank you guys for being here. This is not the end. I plan on doing a whole community of this, so just be on the lookout. That's my next job, a whole community and a megawatt system. That's where I'm going. Hi, my name is Joanne Smith. I'm a member of the Manistique Community Treehouse, and I do have solar panels on my house. With the solar panels, I've been able to keep my utility bill down, especially when we get a lot of sun. It has kept it down compared to what I've been paying. Okay? It also has helped us to do without all of the gas fuses that we have going on, pollution, and we really don't need no water. With the water the way it is now, solar panel is a big help. It will also help the mortality rate of the babies that's born, because while they're being born, the person pregnant, she's going through all of this pollution, gases, and everything that's around here. So it's really going to help everyone. And it brings up your property value, and it keeps your utilities down. So it's going to pay off for you. Might not be in the first year, but it's going to pay off. You can see the difference. My savings right now is like, I'm saving like $190 off my bill. We'd be able to monitor our own, what we use. Instead of, DTs, we'd be able to monitor it ourselves to see what we're using. With what the solar panel is using, we'd be able to do that ourselves. Yeah. I love it. To let you know, women do have power. And Miss Black do have power. So, yes, I love it. It's going to be good for the ladies. It's going to be good for our women, because they know what they can do. I got involved because I was involved with Tammy and the Treehouse. That's how I got involved. We was talking, and she invited me in. She said, come on, see what the Treehouse is about. Went over there, and then she said, oh, we're going to do solar. She said, how would you like to do it? I'm like, count me in. Count me in. And that's how I got involved. I think they're doing a good job. I have seen them work, and I think they're doing an excellent job. Compared to what I've seen with the other solars, they're doing a good job. Oh, yes, I would, yes. Because they're going to see they'll be getting a good deal. Yes, I would suggest. They need to come and talk, yes. My experience with that, getting it from DTE, it was like, it's a difference, because they say they reach a meter, but they don't. And you really can't do anything about it. Go down there and try to fight it. But your bill shouldn't be that high. And the difference now is with the solar, even though you don't get that much sun in the winter, but you still see a difference. And your house is a little warmer than what it was using that solar. You can see the difference. You can even feel it. So it's a difference.
Okay. Like, how many panels you have on yours?
I got 12.
Okay.
I have 12.
So, and I know the more panels is like the more absorbent.
The more absorbent, if you have more panels, you get more absorbent, and the more of your electricity bill going down. Yep.
Okay.
I would suggest everyone take a look at solar panels. And if you like it, visit the Manistique Community Treehouse. Visit our homes to see. You can look up there on our roof and see how the panels are. I suggest everyone get it. It's going to help.
So thank you for everyone who was able to make it out tonight on the fly. We can start with doing introductions. My name is Harold Wilcox with Community Solar. I'm going to be giving you a presentation today called the Solar One-on-One presentation. It's really informational to kind of just provide some information about what is solar energy, discuss some of the fundamentals about solar, and present to you here, which are the community stakeholders. So community awareness as it relates to solar, some of the key things you think about is like, what is solar energy? How does it benefit to the people? How is the benefit to the environment? Can you save money by going solar? Those are all great questions, which many of you may have already thought about or did research on, and trying to figure out how you can go a sustainable route as far as utility consumption and reduce carbon emissions, which also creates a better earth. You know, going to where we are now here locally in the Detroit community, it is one utility scale solar. That's O'Shea Solar Park, and that is the only one that exists in the city of Detroit. As far as residential solar is everywhere. You got tiny homes with solar. If you ever visited the tiny homes, you got the Manistique Treehouse community, where Miss Tammy Black, who is also you know, our project lead with Community Solars, who've implemented over 25 plus houses in the Manistique Treehouse community. So looking here at Detroit and where we are now, the need for solar is generated by the demand for people to want to lower their energy consumption. You know, around this time of year, for example, we crank up the heat. You know, the gas bill is inevitable, but if you have a electric furnace and an electric hot water tank, guess where your utility use is? It's all electrical. So can you be 100% electrical and efficient? Yes, you can. Is every house laid out like that? No, it's not. Some houses traditionally have gas, hot water tanks, and gas furnaces. Depending on where those utilities are and how functional they are, constitutes an upgrade. And when you do upgrades, energy efficiency is one of the most important things as it relates to how you analyze your solar consumption. So the bigger picture is thinking about the future and right now when it comes to solar, because that's the most important thing, is how can we make a difference and impact us now, and how can we make a difference that impact, you know, your children, your grandchildren, or, you know, your family that may live with you, that may occupy the house when you move out, or whatever the case may be, you know. And then also keep in mind that solar capacity is identified truly based off of your needs. So the design for the amount of panels can vary from house to house, because one house can have 7 people living in it, and one house can have, you know, just a husband and a wife living in it with minimum, you know, utility usage. Going solar can kind of be like going net zero. It's clean energy, zero waste, and you can download an app almost on your phone or on your computer and manage your, you know, your inverter. It's an app that you can download where you can track and calculate your data.
Well, I guess I'll put the app on my phone. It
all depends on what type of solar system you got and what program. Some of them have built-in hard drives, and some of them don't.
Okay.
You know, but the thing is, you have the technology piece is optional. Like, you might be able to program it right at your inverter. But the way some of the modern ones I'm seeing today is just like the Ring doorbell app.
Yeah.
You can go to your phone, boom, 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 boom. How much energy did I use this month or this week or this day, or, you know, it can identify consistencies and inconsistencies. With solar, sometimes when the inconsistencies pop up, you just inspect them. It's not necessarily a bad thing. The rate for defects with solar is extremely low compared to something like wind. Wind turbines are a lot more challenging and difficult to install and to work with. But solar, like I said, you got lightweight panels, pretty durable. You mount brackets. You know, you set them out, equal spacing. You mount them, it's like building a puzzle. You just got to take your time. So if we had to service a roof, you just take them off and put them back on. You know, it's very serviceable. So any of you at this table wouldn't necessarily have to go up and service them. So I just...
We know that. We know that.
I mean, you know, as we go through the design and, you know, the feasibility process and confirm some of that. Operation and maintenance is a package that you all would essentially receive. You know, it's like an owner's manual. You buy a new washer or a new dryer, they give you a manual. With solar, you get a manual. You have a manual that show you how your inverter works, that show you how the AC go from the electrical panel, from the meter, and then send it back to the distribution station. You can see all 4 directions where power go.
So finally when I came, which was the last meeting they had, and I said, oh, when I walked in, they had handed me a folder, and the folder showed me how my house was gonna look with these panels on it, and they said how much you'll be paying the year, and they said it'd be about $53 for the whole year for electricity, out of pocket. And that's basically what I've been paying, because throughout the summer, my bill was like $0 or $3 or something like that. And I had central air on all day and night. I had my TVs on. I had my lights on going all day and night. Whatever. It was still that little.
So the installation process, it started with the site assessment, permitting application. So each homeowner or each stakeholder would essentially, Community Solar would apply for a building permit. You all would be listed as the property owner for each individual building permit. So if everybody here wanted solar, the site assessment and the building permit is pretty standard. The installation and the connection, all of that happens after the permit is approved and the design is complete and the survey has been complete and reviewed, and the energy analysis based off of what you all provide in a survey has been conducted, and we can look at, okay, what is the electric need versus the consumption. Complete the survey?
I got them with me.
Perfect.
I got them with me.
That
And everybody here to fill one out.
is perfect. Some people might not be able to make it out to these in-person
Is that
events,
the doorbell?
but they might be interested.
Oh,
Now that we got all of the technical things out the way and found out who's gonna be here, I would just like to start with a brief introduction.
I'm not sure your technical difficulties are over because.
Oh,
Sorry to.
yeah. Hold on 1 second. Once again, my name is Harold Wilcox, Solar Project Manager with Communities Power. I'm happy to be here with you all. Let's start with the introductions for the party here, and if you could just say your name and what makes you interested in solar to start before we get into the presentation. I think that'd be a good icebreaker.
Mr. Herbert?
My name's James. I wanted to see, more information on it. I didn't want you to mess up your screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how much it costs. I live in the neighborhood and see how would it save me on my electric bill and other things like that.
Michelle, I live on Baldwin. I'm just curious about everything, but I'm going to the circus.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, Michelle.
I am Sandra, and me and my husband talked about solar, so I'm curious to know. I would like solar at my home.
Okay.
Yeah.
I go by Mr. B, as you've heard. I am a resident of Yorkshire Woods. I live on Kensington, and I guess I'm a millennial, so all the things that millennials do, which is about protecting our community for the next generation, and solar is definitely an alternative energy source which I would like to use at home, and I hear that there are benefits, that it will reduce my electricity bill, which is really good, so yeah, that's why I'm interested.
Yep.
Everybody know I'm Mose. I agree with everything everybody said. Hey, here's a snuff to start.
All right. You gotta introduce the story.
All right, come on, Miss Brandy, you can sit up here.
Okay. Hi, I'm Brandy Howard.
And your interest about solar panels.
Oh, I am interested in learning how I can get solar panels on my home.
Well, you are in the right place.
All right.
So you generate power from the sun. You get photovoltaic rays, right? The way this is a small mock-up to a larger scale like your house. But essentially the sun rays come down just like this, boom. Solar energy, how is it beneficial to people? How is it beneficial to the environment? Well, it's beneficial to the people because it's reducing carbon emissions and producing pure energy. Pure energy doesn't, any reduction in carbon emissions is healthy for people to breathe and live. You know, gas, CO2, all that stuff go up in the ozone and destroy our atmosphere, you know. And that's just the high level summary, but it's really the elementary level summary that we learned as kids too, you know, when you take environmental science and learn about the clouds and the stars. That layer gets destroyed by carbon emissions. You know, how you protect it is what the EPA trying to do, which is set standards for sustainability, which require industrial companies, commercial companies that use heavy facilities like Ford, GM, Chrysler, for example. Like they might at some of those facilities, they may have to install solar there because it's a requirement by the government.
Okay.
So the demand for solar is becoming more of a necessity, just like the trend of electric cars. Should I consider going all 100% electrical and upgrade all of my appliances? Possibly. But with the electric part, if you generate more, they accredit your gas. So your bill is not broken out. So it'll be broken out on your bill and it'll just be a credit. So what you have the option to do, you can get one battery backup, you can get two. The more energy you store, basically the more you have.
We have to buy a battery?
It come with, it's a part of the system. It's
Okay.
an inverter system. So you gonna have a one standard one.
Okay.
The complete system, you know, so like here, this is a smaller scale, but this is a battery. This is how this works. You generate the power, and then the power goes to the inverter. The inverter all of this is tied into your electrical panel and the meter. So you feeding your house first. The flow of the electricity is different. Instead of them sending you flow, you sending them flow, AC to DC, alternate current to direct current. You switch roles with DTE, you become the direct current, right, Ms. Marvin? Okay. That's all this is gonna do. So from a product standpoint, like this model that's produced, this was produced this year. In 10 years, will it have the same integrity? Yep. Because with the solar, with your install, you get a warranty on your inverter. You get a contractor's warranty on your electrical panel or any of that work that need to be done as far as connecting your solar. You get a manufacturer warranty on your panel, depending on what type of panel you pick. We got about 10 different manufacturers that we in contact with as far as what options we have at different capacities and lead times. Like some manufacturers got like a 12-week lead time. Some of them got like a 4-week lead time. You know, all of those things we consider when planning, but for next year we planning to implement this in the spring, summer.
So you said there's different levels of panels, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for the $2,000, at what level are we at?
That is to be determined because we at step one of the process. We gotta, as we move forward through the next phase, I know Ms. Tammy might be reaching out to some of the stakeholders to do an assessment with your utility bill. So it started with the demand. So what is your need? Your panel size gonna be based off of what you need and what you use.
Okay.
And what you want to achieve, what's your goal. Like if your bill 350 and you want to produce 350 worth of kilowatts per month, you know, it start with a baseline. You know, we're not just making this up saying, hey, we're gonna give you 10 panels, you 8 panels. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That would be a bad thing.
People think that when you have solar, it's like your lights, you know, your little solar lights. And if it get cloudy, they may come on, they might not come on. You need a battery to replace it in order for the lights to come back on and this and that. It don't go like that with the solar panel. The solar panels is like as if you on a plane and you go above the clouds and you see that sun. That's how much these panels pull in energy. So even if it's snow, the panels don't freeze. They melt. Actually, they melt the snow off the house, and they cover your roof. So it's really keeping your roof up to par. Because I hear people talk and they say, well, you know, the solar panels only last 10 years, but we have a 25-year warranty on our solar panels. And they just work. You know, I love them. I love them. Here's, I can show you we're on a grid in Jefferson Chalmers District. So we're on our own grid. So I was telling the people the other night that my bill was zero with central air on all summer. That was my electric bill, zero. The highest I think was like $50, but that was because it first got cut on, and from the past balance I had, it took from that each month. But my bill has been, what, $17 maybe, but the lowest was zero. And that's, I used central air all summer from May until September.
My name is George Preston, and I'm excited when we're talking about putting the solar panels on the home because when I look at my bill each month, it's a little frustrating, and I know that the solar panels are going to generate the power, and ultimately I'm going to be practically eliminating that big bill that I get over the course of the year. So I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward to someone coming out and assessing and then putting up the panels.
Hi, my name is Wendy Page. I'm so excited to learn about the solar panels. I'm excited to know about the earth, what it brings to the community, also to see if it lowers bill, and that's very important. So I'm ready to get started. I'm excited about what's coming to our community. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Karen Knox, and I'm the president of Eden Gardens Community Association, located on the east side of Detroit. And I'm so excited about getting solar panels on our house because that would cut my bill down in summertime where I wouldn't have to pay for the air conditioning. That's wonderful. I look as advancing in a house, the cost of the house. And it's something that we really need. And then also when power go out, I still have power. So I think it's a wonderful thing to get involved in this program to get solar panels on the house.
enjoy working with the seniors to build with, and I cannot wait until the Treehouse is built.
My name is Samuel Rice. I like building welfare and improving our community, and I can't wait for the Treehouse to be built soon.
My name is Dorian Jennings, and I have fun working with the seniors and building my wealth. And I can't wait for the Treehouse to get built. It's going to be fun.
David Johnson, and I enjoy working with the seniors to build wealth, and I can't wait till the Treehouse be built.
It's a good idea to invest your money in stock market.
My name is Justin Ibrahim, and
I'm some W.
what I really like about the stock class is it teaches you about stocks and stuff, and how you make money from stocks and all that stuff.
My name is Ali Abdul-Rahim, and what I really like about the stock class is about like learning how to get stocks, how to invest in stocks, and learn about learn about the garden, how to like plant stuff.
My name is Ibrahim. What I enjoyed about the stock class is that they not only taught you how to make good decisions when it came to stock, but they also let you do the work and research yourself. What I learned in stock class is how to choose a good stock to buy, what dividend yield is, and when a good time to buy is.
I really enjoyed working with seniors. It was very fun.
My name is Patricia Jones, and I am in the financial literacy program, and I enjoyed working with our youth and learning how to invest my money. I've learned a lot over those 6 weeks that we have used and sat in the classes, and hopefully to see our money grow and show us a big return for all of us.
Okay, my name is Joanne Smith. I also enjoyed being in the program where it showed us how to build wealth and working with the children and letting them learn how to do the stock as well.
Hi, my name is Sparrow Gracie, and I am in the literacy program at the Treehouse Connection, and I really enjoyed the program, and hopefully it helps me to grow some wealth as I begin my retirement process.
We also like to thank Miss Tammy Black for inviting us to join the literacy program, the financial literacy program, because it really has helped us a lot.
Thank
you, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy, our founder and president.